It is Wednesday, the 5th of August, 2026. I am so excited because it is the very first time it's going to be Wednesday, the 5th of August, 2026. And it would be the last time we are having Wednesday, the 5th of August, 2026. And that's why I'm so excited to go out there and give my best. So thank you for joining us this day. Yesterday, we talked about removing unnecessary weights. We are in our week of the theme of alignment. Align before you accelerate. Align. So we continue this week on that theme of alignment. Align before you accelerate. And yesterday we're talking about removing weight, some of the things that will hold you back, some of the things that will be a challenge for you to move to the level that you want to go. Because guess what? If you're traveling and you show up at the airport with extra luggage, it's not going to go with you. So, given the journey that you're traveling this month of August, you want to remove every extra weight that is going to delay you or cost you more as far as your travel is concerned. And I am really moving today from removing weight to execution. And I am excited to talk to us about small steps, because it is so important. People have become so carried away with huge followers, with all the visibility. Some people are even getting so frustrated because they are not getting views, or they are not getting this, because everyone is about visibility. But today I want us to take a step back and look at honoring honoring the small steps. Because guess what? Many people are willing to celebrate the finished vision, but very few people are willing to honor and celebrate the ordinary steps, the steps that leads to that vision. Guess what? I was at a conference last month, and I was talking with someone, a very, very influential YouTuber who has been on YouTube for over 10 years. He is making millions on the platform right now. And I was talking to him about his strategy, and he's like telling me, Vivian, I've been on this thing for over 10 years, and guess what? I make videos every day. At the beginning it wasn't easy, but now I have a team, I have people, I have department. But at the beginning, I just told myself I make videos every day. So today we are talking about don't just look at admiring the finished product, that finished podcast that looks so polished, that finished website, that digital business, whatever it is you are working on that looks so nice, that leader that has become an influencer. Because guess what? At this conference I was at last month in Boston with a lot of influencers and people in different departments, and people were just sharing their journeys. People were just sharing how they started, how they used to even record with no equipment, nothing, just the phone, but they were able to be consistent every day. So today I just want us to really look at where are you as far as honoring little steps, every meaningful outcome that we see. Every publicly celebrated influencer today started with the little steps. And I love the book of Zechariah. It tells us, do not despise the days of your early beginnings, because what your end will be great. Your end will be great. God is not embarrassed with your beginnings. God is not embarrassed by the fact that you just recording videos like I'm doing now in my basement. It's not some fancy studio, but it works. I'm able to create content. Thank you for the fires. If you're just joining us, share some fires in the chat. I am so happy that you are here this morning, and I hope that this day you are challenged to actually literally go out there and take one action to go out there and do one thing. The small steps, the beginning is always hard. The small steps is always hard because it's not satisfying. It's not fun. It's not fun to wake up every morning, create videos, and the views are very little. It's not fun every morning to write a proposal or send out, maybe you're looking for a job and you're sending out your CV and no response. It's not fun when those little beginnings are not yielding any results. You're praying and you are really looking at a solution from God, but you are praying and the results are not evident at that particular point. You publish a message, no response. You do the things that you think I am doing, and maybe you have a project and you need to save and you are saving and you're like, this amount I'm saving is so insignificant. When am I ever going to reach my goal? Guess what? That little commitment, that little dedication is going to go a long way. It's going to compound. I love economics because the law of compounding, it's going to add up. Progress is not something that you need to go by skill. Progress is something that you will get it not dramatically, but you will get it by small faithful steps. Small faithful steps. Because guess what? When you go to a construction site and you look at the foundation, it doesn't look fancy. The foundation doesn't look like something, but if you see the picture that the architects have put of the finish house, the lightings, the finishing and all that, it looks so amazing. But it's going to take one brick after one brick after one brick to get to that structure and then to start doing the finishing before you get that finished product. And it is the same with anything that you're building. This day, I want you to take a step back and don't be overwhelmed by the work that is ahead of you. You want to take a step back and look at this principle that says, do not measure the importance of your actions by the size of its immediate result. Measure the direction in which you are moving. I want you to take a step back and ask yourself, am I moving in the right direction? Am I moving where I'm supposed to go? If you are moving in the right direction, it's just a matter of time. If you are moving in the right direction and you are taking consistent steps every day, it's just a matter of time, because a 20-minute discipline repeated every day, it's going to reshape your life. And I think about my 20-minute workout that I just adapted like a few months back. I realized that I was so inconsistent with going to the gym. And guess what? I told myself that, okay, if I'm not going to be able to go to the gym as regularly as I'm going to go, why not go on a 30-day challenge? 20 minutes every day, just exercise. Just watch YouTube exercise videos and do something, do some exercise, some moves, and do it for 20 minutes every day before you shower and see how it goes. And guess what? From that 30 days challenge, it's become a lifestyle. And guess what? I feel good every day because when I exercise, it just came from doing a practice. And that's why I say just that one 20-minute commitment can change your life. You can commit to prayers. You can commit to writing a book. You can commit to having that difficult conversation. Maybe there is a relationship that needs amendment. Just that one conversation, just that one application could change your whole career. You might say, oh, I've been sending applications out there and no one is actually reaching out to me, but you sent out that last application. Guess what? You're going to see something happen. That one courageous decision can interrupt your whole family patterns that have happened over the years. And I always say the act of obedience can become the beginning of something great. The act of telling yourself, I am going to do something that is meaningful for myself. I'm going to take that little step. And it's about implementation intention. It's about your intention. I don't know what your intentions are for today, but my plan is as soon as I finish doing this video, I'm going to sit down and do some more production. I'm going to do that. And then after that, I will go and have my day is so structured. You have to say to yourself, my goal is to do this. As soon as I wake up, I will do this task. When I finish doing this task, I am going to do that. And research tells us that once you have a plan like that, it improves the likelihood. It improves the likelihood that you are going to continue to go in the direction that you are planning to go. Because faith gives you reason, but a clear plan gives you the faith to execute on that path. So instead of saying, I need to pray more, If you're a person of faith, instead of saying I need to pray more, just say when I wake up, before I touch my phone, before I do this, I will pray for 10 minutes. I mean, it is clear when you wake up and what will happen before you do this, what will happen? You will pray for 10 minutes. Instead of saying I need to write my book, say at 7 o'clock a.m., I am going to write 100 pages or I'm going to write 100 words. Don't say I need to grow my business. Say after lunch today, I'm going to call XYZ client and I am going to do that. Because guess what? Clarity removes the need for negotiations. Clarity removes the need for regulations, for negotiations. And I am the host of the Clarity Mandate podcast. And I always believe that once the mandate is clear, you need to just go out there and execute. So after you have created a structure, it will support your obedience. This month, this week, if you want to walk in alignment, you need to have a structure. You need to you need to remove excess weights, like we're talking about yesterday, emotional weights. You need to remove relational weights. You need to remove execution weights. And today we are talking about taking small steps. You need to go out there and take small steps. Choose a goal that matters to you. I don't know what matters to you. This month, I'm building my podcast. This month, I am building some other areas of my business as it comes to tax liens and tax deeds, investment, digital courses that I am doing with my community. I am building that and I am so intentional to doing these every day so that these little steps might not be significant, but guess what? I can talk about my podcast. In February of this year, I was at a conference in Chicago. When I came back from that conference, I made up my mind that I'm going to take my podcast not just like a hobby, but I'm going to do it like a business. And since I took that decision about April, I started getting serious. My podcast today is listened in over 50 countries just by making a decision that once I come back from this conference, this is going to be what I will implement, and taking daily steps of implementing, whether I record 2 to 3 or 4 episodes a week, I edit, I publish averagely 2 episodes a week. That has compounded to giving me the results that I am seeing. So I want you to go out there today and tell yourself, not in the next year, not in the next week, just say in the next 24 hours, when this happens, I am going to do that, and commit to doing something within these 24 hours. Because guess what? In this community, the Firelight, we light fires. We turn your adversity into something that propels you forward. Just create that action. Choose one thing. You don't want to be scattered everywhere. You want to be focused and say that today I am going to do this when this happens. After lunch today or after dinner or at this particular time, this is what I will do. You don't want to despise your small beginnings. The message today is clear. Don't despise your small beginnings. Choose to honor. Tell yourself, I will honor the work that God has placed in my hands. Stop waiting for perfections. Like I told you, I'm not recording this video with some fancy equipment, but what I am using, it works. It works and it serves the purpose. And whatever resources you have in your hands this morning, it's good enough for you to use for the purpose. So replace your vague intentions with something that becomes really, really concrete. Decide to forget about applauding, but focus on your small steps. Focus on your small steps. And guess what? Tell yourself, my small steps are not meaningless. My small steps are not meaningless. So I hope you take some action today. Go out there and take action. That is the whole purpose of this video, that we should go out there today and take some action. If you're joining us for the first time, this is the Firelight Awakening, our premium live show here at the Firelight Advantage. If you don't know about our community, please send a message in the description. Join our community. We'll be doing live events all around and really igniting fires. And the mission is clear: helping people to turn their adversity into advantage. Because guess what? That light that once became like something, it looked like something that was going to stop you, it's going to be the same thing that will propel you to your next level. I just want to thank thank you. Keep liking, keep sharing this video if it made sense to you, if it really provoked you to take one little action today. Share it with your community, and I will see you tomorrow.